Tomorrow will mark the anniversary of the first confirmed COVID death in the United States. Now, the death happened on February 26th. It wasn't reported until February 29th. I know somebody out there is going to get pedantic and go, no, 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 it was the 29th. Death happened the 26th, wasn't reported until the 29th. So tonight represents a full year since the first confirmed COVID death. And I know some other people get pedantic and go, well, but they think there were some COVID deaths that happened, but they're not. They're like asterisks, not so. Don't get pedantic, please. 508,000 Americans have died in the last year. We are the leading nation in the world by almost any metric on people who have died from COVID. There's another 2,000 are dying every day. The number of new cases, new hospitalizations, and deaths are all in sharp decline. And there's a combination of reasons of why that is. The United States is actually getting a lot better at wearing masks. Part of the reason we're getting a lot better at wearing a mask with 508,000 people that have died and counting, more and more people that are like, you can't make me wear a mask, are being directly impacted. Either they've lost a loved one, or they become sickened themselves, or someone in their household has become sickened. And all of a sudden it became a lot more real for them when they were starting to see the impacts in their communities. The next thing is it's estimated about 25% of Americans have had COVID at this point. We're never going to know the full number because the prior administration never got a significant testing program ramped up in this country compared to others. And we have about 13% of Americans who have been vaccinated for COVID.
Yeah.
We also reported on Monday about how the South African variant of COVID was found in Idaho. And one of the things that I had said, if it's in Idaho, it's in Eastern Washington. And if it's in Eastern Washington, it's almost assuredly in King County, and it's just a matter of time before we find out. Wow, I was like prophetic with those words because 12 hours later, we found out that the South African variant of COVID is in King County. But wait, there's more. The test was done on January 29th. So we're finding out almost a month later that the South African variant is in King County, and they can't find the person. Jennifer, they can't find the person, so they don't know who they came in contact with. They don't know if they traveled outside of the country or not, and they don't know who they were in contact with otherwise. So congratulations, King County. We have community spread of the South African variant, which the Pfizer is resistant to the Pfizer vaccine. It is resistant to treatment. And it targets younger adults and makes them sicker. And it's also about 50 to 70% more contagious on a disease that is already infinitely more contagious than the flu, because that's why we don't have any flu right now. Anyway, that's the good news that we have on the COVID front. Are we making progress? We are making progress. Are we still screwing this up as a society? We are still so screwing this up as a society.
Yeah. Absolutely. And the big worry, I think, about the South African virus, too, is the push to reopen schools. And also, the UW campus has been notoriously bad about having students gathering in unsafe ways, parties. We talked last week about how, a lot of the students that attended a party on Greek Road during the snow are now being forced to quarantine. And then also not allowed to go to the in-person classes that are being held on campus that they might have attended. So yeah, I don't know. This is not boding well.